Hello, beautiful souls. I have an angel message here for you today. We're asking your guides to please come through with anything that you need for advice, guidance, and support for the highest good of everyone involved. We have freedom. Your guides want you to liberate yourself. I'm getting like a seashell here for some reason. There's some kind of call to work with water here. I really feel like maybe it's the Cancer energy right now. We just had the new moon in Cancer, so there's this definite water healing that's happening to help free you, to help release, to help cleanse. We have resurrection. It says begin again. So we're going to cleanse and then we're going to rebuild. We're going to resurrect a part of ourselves that's being activated here. Wow, yeah, this definitely feels like some kind of like solar plexus energy with all the yellow. And then we have the orangish energy as well. So that's the sacral, which is connected to your emotions. As I was picking up on, the emotional energy here. And we're going to ask for a little bit more clarity. To understand. It says bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Well, that makes sense with talking about, the solar plexus, your self-worth, the value that you have for yourself. I really feel like that's being called into a healing point, a balancing point here. So that is the message that's coming through regarding abundance here. It says time to act. The lion, we are entering Leo season soon, so I don't think that's a coincidence that we're getting the lion here. It is time to act very soon, they're saying. I really am feeling that connection with Leo season. That's coming up the end of July, beginning of August. So whenever you're seeing this reading, though, just kind of take it as it resonates. We have the axe. Forces working against you. Okay, so Spirit wants to talk about something here. We're going to move these to the side now because it really feels like this is a different section of the reading. We have something that's working against you here. We need more on this energy, please, Spirit. What do we need to be aware of regarding these forces working against us? Owl, it says good advice from a wise person. Ooh, okay. So we need to get some advice on a situation. Family matters. Getting advice with family matters because there are forces working against the family here. Ooh, there's temptation will test you. Okay, the apple. I'm also hearing something about like your knowledge, your skills, things that can help you kind of overcome whatever these forces are that are working against you in this situation. I really feel like you have learned a lot, maybe from your family, maybe about your family, or, maybe even family for some people could be like friends, but it does feel like the circle, the friend circle, or the family circle is kind of, the dynamic has shifted somehow. There's something different here, and I really feel like that's why this action card is here, because it's like something wasn't lined up the way that it is now before, and now that it is, don't let temptations kind of sway you from acting on things that are going to help your family, okay? Because whatever this is, I really feel like you are equipped to take care of it. We have romance, celebration, and party. Ooh, okay, so they want you to get a little bit lighthearted and enjoy. I mean, this is summertime, right? And they're bringing that attention to the abundance right now. So it's like we have many things to celebrate, right? And I'm seeing this duality here, where yes, there are some challenges, there are some things that are working against us, but also we have a lot of really great energy that's working for us here. And I just feel like with the shifting of your kind of like social circles or inner circles, it does feel like with that shift, there's going to be big changes, new challenges that we didn't experience before, but also new joys. I feel like there are definitely opportunities here to celebrate people, to celebrate life, okay? And that's why we're taking action now and living in this state of prosperity and abundance. We have vacation. Ooh, I think we all could really enjoy a vacation, right? Get away from everything. I really feel like that might benefit you in this situation where there's forces working against you. Just kind of taking that step back, even if you don't take a plane ride somewhere and go on a tropical vacation or something. This could literally just be, taking a step back from all the things, all the stressors in life, all the things that have been weighing heavily on you. But also, I'm feeling like all these things have been weighing so heavily on you that was kind of the catalyst for making this change, for liberating yourself. Let's look at this card again real quick, because I really feel like it's relevant here. This is you taking your power back. This is you embracing the willpower that you have to create the life that you desire, okay? And this is about freeing yourself from any of that BS that has made you feel like you need to. I'm getting like this feeling of like needing to ask permission or something when it comes to the family stuff. I want to get more on what that means. Why am I hearing that? Why do I need permission? Ooh, older man. That came flying out. I don't know if you saw that. Dealings or relationship with an older man. So this might be like father stuff, or some kind of man in your family, and whatever that is, it's pointing in the direction of receiving this, abundance, unlocking, getting rid of the temptation to fall back into some kind of pattern here. I want to get more about the permission thing. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I really feel like, though, they are part of this reading. So I'm going to set this pile to the side now because I feel like that's it. Look at this. This card fell right here. It says sorrow over a loss. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there was some kind of losing freedom here. It was like, I don't know. That's interesting. You may have been in a situation where you felt trapped. You felt held down, or currently maybe. I don't know. But there's a sorrow over losing something or someone. Okay, maybe the joy that we felt, and maybe the part of ourselves that would take action, that would have the courage, that would have the confidence. Okay, we're gonna see what other cards fell out here. We have claw. Be careful. Don't take risks. Okay, so I really feel like this force is working against you. That's where they're saying be careful. It's not a time to really be risky with anything. We have angel. So your angels are saying we are here with guidance and protection from harm. So I really feel like this is why they're saying these things. It's like, we got your back. We want you to be aware of what these forces are that are working against you, okay? And it might even be something connected with an older man. That's, there might be someone who's actively working against you here, but it really feels like your spirit guides are here to show up for you, okay? So they want you to take that step back and to trust, because everything in your life is going to be in harmony eventually. So this is about balancing those scales, keeping things in balance any way that you can. And I really feel like that's where this guidance is coming in, is to help you do that. We have peace and harmony. Wow, that's beautiful. And an exciting event with the gong. Okay, we had that celebration card as well. We have some kind of exciting situation. There might be a birthday. There might be, a change that's going to benefit the family. One more card here. We have, oh my gosh, a new job or career. I was just about to say maybe someone getting a new job, or, a new house or something like that. So, wow. That is really reassuring. So this feels like not only are you changing your circles, that includes your work circle as well, your associates. Maybe, maybe something didn't work out for you with, your current career, or something is changing in the dynamic of your chosen path. But Spirit is letting you know, the only thing that's really working against you here is, living a life that isn't as balanced as it could be. And I really feel like this is kind of the nudge to start taking this guidance from your angels more seriously, where you're regularly connecting with them. You're regularly in a state of abundance and embracing that prosperous energy that is always available to you. And just being confident in who you are, your natural abilities, and, not letting any of this, this temptation, these, stories that have been kind of passed down through the generations in your family, and, maybe your caregivers growing up, something that kind of made you feel like, you weren't worthy, or, this try to pull you off track from your true power. And I just really feel like with you embracing your true power, this new path, this new career or job is really going to become more attractive to you. You're going to really want to go after those situations and be around the people who are supportive. You know what I mean? So trust in yourself here. I really feel like, the angels are coming through to really show up, to let you know they recognize, the sorrows that you have experienced, but they also want to remind you of the power that you have to receive, this victorious energy is what it feels like. You overcoming, liberating yourself. Beginning again, this is a rising back up into your power. It just feels like there's been this cycle that you've been experiencing, and it's gonna, there's gonna be some kind of big event in your life where you're gonna reach this state of peace and harmony. So it's all about connecting with yourself, not letting the temptation sway you from your path, choosing wisdom over, some kind of pattern. There's this fear of safety here too as well, and that's connecting with that abundance mindset. So watch one of those other videos that I have about abundance or prosperity. It might help you. But I thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I would love to grow this channel, and I really appreciate you being here. I hope this message serves you well. I am wishing you so much love, success, and happiness now and always, and I will see you next time.